Welcome to EVE Online. I'm Major Freak. This is a long line of FOB bashing, and it's pretty routine now. I've learned a bunch of things since I last spoke about the subject. Number one being, this particular FOB has been in existence for less than 12 hours because I can't see it one jump out. What I've discovered, if you've seen a lull bug report, semi-bug report from me, in a recent video, it was that I saw certain FOBs at certain distances from certain characters. I'm like, what the hell? And what I've discovered is painstaking experimentation that it's not a bug, it's a feature. Every 12 hours, the detection range extends from the system to the next system. So right now, this can only be detected in system. I don't know how soon it's going to be detected one jump out. Therefore it takes 2.5 days until it's set the 5 jump limit of detection, which is MR from here, easily. And this particular one, less than 12 hours, isn't spawning any miners. Albeit there's 3 asteroid belts. It's kind of no. I'm going to discount the number of asteroid belts for spawning miners. I think it's just time. I think if it's less than 12 hours, it's setting up, quote unquote. Now whether the spawn is going to be different, I doubt it. We've got anemic spawns and a 5-day-old FOB, and it's puked out a couple of battleships and yeah, the low-end roll. So I think it's RNG for spawns, but as for the miner team, yeah, it's not in existence, so we don't have to worry about it. Of course, watch, I'll warp to it, and the 12-hour will count down, and everything will, all the miners and hauler will spawn right on top of me. That would be funny. But anyways, get back to basics here. I've got my team. 2 orthuses, an occator. The occator has combat probes for probing down the safe spots of the hauler, ganking the hauler. Priority number 1. These are good for both killing, kiting, the response fleet, the hauler, the miners. It's a great little thing. This has a MT unit for pulling in the loot of the haulers, and I mean the hauler and the mining team. It's ore, pretty boring ore, not worth very much, probably less than 3 million total, but you have the off chance of getting a skin. Anyways, that's done and dusted because it's not needed. Now then, I used to have warp disruptors in this strategy, but I don't anymore. I honestly don't. And this is just a really low. It's just a 3% one. It's really cheap, even nowadays too, especially. So can I consume it? Yes, I can. Excellent. There we go. 3%, but meh, it's cheap. It's like 100 million. I mean, 100 million. 100,000 ISK. It's really cheap compared to the income I'll be getting. And it's a good safe bet. I just want to remind people that, yeah, for the mobile depot was for switching out for warp disruptors, but I've found that when I'm on the FOB and these guys are sent in to kill, like, battleships up close, they tend not to warp away from the orthuses, which is really strange. So I don't need the warp disruptors. They just keep shooting at the remote repping battleships and die to the orthuses. The spawns that appear for the orthuses decide to attack the remote repping battleships, so we're good for that. And we're going to try, hopefully, I get a spawn of omens and augurs, or even say two augurs with battleships. I haven't seen that for a while though, but yeah, hopefully I have to deal with two augurs and you get to see me slaughter one of them while ECMing the other. Lots of fun, and they tend to sit next to each other, so it's perfect for this. That's I'd love to try. Now then, first thing I do, well, the first thing I do is get a bookmark using a pod. And pods are great, by the way, for finding the miners and waiting till the hauler's right on top of them. So it's always a good idea, because they'll be at asteroid belts, and as soon as you are able to spook the hauler, then the magic happens. Hopefully get a skin out of that. But yeah, that's a tale for another day. Hardeners on. Watch list. Ammo loaded. MJD in the F8 slot for ease of GTFO if we need it. Improved mine flood, not taken. I usually use talisman for this, and I've been having such a cakewalk with watch me time. There we go. 2 high grades, 2 mids, and 2 lows for economy style for expenses. It's just cheapest that way, I found. Well, not totally cheap, but you know, economy style, good stuff. I've got the capacitor emissions, capacitor management, everything tuned to lowering the cost of these two suckers. And if I can lower the cost but keep the bonus, the rep, that means I get free capacitor. And of course I've got this fit, which is really good. I'll post it in the link description. Of course, I've done that before. I'll post the orthuses, and I'll post the DST. Wonderful little team. You can't have more than 3 Leshaks. Things get a bit interesting if you do, I think. You could try, but the ideal number is 3 Leshaks, everybody else orthuses, and 1 Occutor. Alright. These guys can sit pretty, and everybody's approaching. I'll make sure I'm looking at, so I can easily target the guy, because I'd like to target the structure and not the overview. And I've got my drone bay open, inventory ready, checking for everybody. Everybody's the same, that's perfect. And you just individually warp each Leshak right to the FOB. There we go. As soon as you land, you use your hotkey to launch your drones, and there you go. You can actually launch drones just before you come out of warp. I haven't actually gotten the exact distance. Oh, that's going to be really uncomfortable if and then I target my wingman. I do not time out here. This is where I usually time out, and it's kind of uncomfortable. Uh-oh. I haven't set it for vertical yet. What do we got? Oh, we've got the battleships. Perfect. This is going to be so much fun. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I just did a video about changing my UI a bit, and unfortunately I've got to compensate for my lack of foresight. Alright, there you go. Everybody's set up, and I can look over and check. Oh, one auger at 500 kilometers. So I'll definitely take him down for sure. 4 crews. That's pretty funny, actually. And they are not going to get repped by the auger, so we are just going to get our drones to tack. I'll tag each one using the number key. Yeah, it's default. And what's that sound? Oh, it's just my shield for one of my guys. Okay, no worries. No big deal. I have it set to 33% for capacitor and shield, 75% for armor, and 95% for hull. Okay, and let's deal with that annoying... I'll turn off that, and then I'll go vertical. Going vertical. We are going vertical. Drag that down a bit, and once we got that... Okay, whoops. There we go. Alright. Vertical. Turn that back on. Do I even like it vertical? Is being attacked. Hereticus is being attacked right now. There we go. Here, and I need it right there. Perfect. Okay, so right there. Right there. It's pretty good. I like that. I had no need to adjust this. Be nice to you though. Let's get it out properly. Size. Oh right, size. It was measuring asteroids. There we go. And right there. Perfect. Hey, that's great. That's gonna work great. Oh yeah, I'm liking it. And what the hell? Did I break this? Is that the DPS? Really? No. No. I think I broke it. Maybe it doesn't know how, because it's an old program, it might not be able to understand the disintegrators. That's probably why. But I'm definitely getting 1,000 DPS in, that's for sure. Am I the one being attacked? No. Who's being attacked? Seneche. Okay, maybe it's fixing itself. And, oh, they're switching targets to who knows who. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, it's pretty, it's very low DPS, for the battleships. Very, very low. It's just an RNG, and it could be related to the life of the yeah, it's less than 12 hours. Could be related to the spawn. Don't quote me, though. Don't quote me. Now then. Now that I've got that sorted. Sorry about that. I like to get my guys in view so I can see who's being attacked. It kind of helps. Especially when you've got a huge omen swarm that's heavy on DPS, and it's helpful to see, okay, they're switching targets. It's not that dependable because of lag, but it is a nice visual guide, and it's better than just staring at your ship with a FOB. You're halfway done now. It takes only 15 minutes to kill the FOB. And let's have some fun. I am going to... Now then, because I've adjusted the size of my no, launch, right, launch. Of course I know exactly where they are, so this is going to be easy. Nope. I'm here. Yep. Since I know exactly where they are, I'm gonna get a bead on that auger and jump right on in on him. That'll be fun. Yeah, that's good. Right. Analyze. And let's start targeting. Let's go for number 1. Get my infiltrators on number 3, I guess. There we go. Now I've got my DST as a squad leader in a different squad, and I got 3 squads, and the other 2 squads have 1 orthus each, and all I have to do is switch between those 2 squads for my occutor, so I can warp each of them to safe spots basically, but since they're so close I can just get the other orthus to warp right on top of his wingmate. And yeah, okay, I like that. That's reasonably that I can always readjust. Ugh. Might actually want to shift this. Do I want to shift this over here? Yes, that's the decision. Okay, we are going with that. It's perfect. And F hotkey for engage, and move this guy over here. Pin. Move up here. Everything copacetic. Yep. Let's get number 2 targeted. Yeah, it's a good thing I don't have max graphics on one of my characters. The lag these days is really affecting the ability to make high quality videos. And hopefully this is good enough. There we go. Excellent. Okay, good. I can ignore those curs. They're gonna take care of the... Okay. How we doing? And do that again so I can get a better bead on the auger. You are going down, Red Knight. Red Knight going down. Of course, hit stop so I don't send my DST in yet. And here we go. And auger. It's funny they don't warp away. It's just hilarious. It will spawn somebody, but they'll go after the... Rarely do they actually go after the light support because they're not remote repping. Now, if I had launched ECM drones, I'm not sure about the targeting priority. Now, I don't think I have... Do I have... Trails... Drone models are fun, but... I'm just surprised I'm not seeing the missile traces. I guess it's kind of laggy, sorry. I did get targeted a bit by one of them, and Ashimu spawned. That's fun. But no other curs, just an Ashimu. I'll get that targeted down. And my capacitor is just hunky-dory. I really went overkill on the implants. I just honestly don't need them. That's... I guess I could start thinking about Mimesis. Whoops. Implants instead. Why not, right? I don't really know what Mimesis does, though. And... pull those in. Not needed anymore. And I can send you right over to... Major Freak. There we go. Is the auger down yet? Am I reloading? Yeah, I'm reloading, that's why. You're gonna take out that. I'll go for one of the epochs. Yeah, it's pretty funny how you don't even have to worry about this. You just, you know, hunt them down, and they're like, "Alright, we got one job to do. Let's continue it." Yeah, pretty dumb AI, but yeah, it took a while to figure out how to game the system, so to speak. Yeah, they don't stand a chance, do they? Yeah, all this kind of bling fit is to kite the... Oh, and I should really switch, when I run out of ammo, I should really switch to Nova. No? Okay, thermal was good, okay. I think for the lighter, they're vulnerable to explosive? No, they're also vulnerable to thermal. Which, was it the curs that were vulnerable to, I forget. Yeah, okay. Good, I checked. Yeah, I'll have to... Sorry I didn't check earlier, but... Huh. I swear the curs were vulnerable to explosive. Maybe I was misreading. Probably. Yeah, I gotta deal with this as well. go. Oh. Reloading on both. Oh, somebody's trying to attack me. Oh, they are attacking me. Oh, cool. How exciting. Oh, maybe it's because the FOB's dead? Who knows? You're just gonna die. And... Is the Ashimu doing anything? Mr. Ashimu, are you doing anything? Oh, guess you are. And F1 and F1. They may be attacking me, but they're not trying to get away from me and sniping me. That's really weird. Like normally if you'd warp the battleships to them, they'd like, we're out of here, and they'd take off and warp like 500 kilometers away and then warp back 100 kilometers from you and snipe you. Whether that's a change to their AI or just they've managed to confuse... Oh! Vertically. There we go. Perfect. Sorry about that. Just readjusting my stuff. And you're gonna go down. Ha 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 ha. Pop. Send in my looter. Who has the kill mail? Did I get anything juicy? Nope. Diddly squad. R to retract drones, customize that too. There we go. Let's go kill you. Always the fun thing about them, if you pin them down by pointing them, you can align an MJD right on top of them, but if I do that, it'll just warp off on grid and then warp back to snipe range. So take the stuff. There we go, perfect. I'm not sure how helpful this was. I'm pretty sure it was. It would be more helpful if we had to deal with a serious amount of DPS like the Omen spawn. But the battleships are pretty easy to deal with, as you saw. And we all got a total of 28.5 million each. I got 100% court payout, 28.9, not bad. And you times that by 6, you know, it's not bad. Almost 180 million total for 6 clients. So for a multi-boxer, it's good income. Oh, he warped off. Nasty person. See, yeah, I guess I got a little bit too close, and he'll probably warp back to 100 from my battleships. Sometimes they'll actually go for, yeah, they're going for me. Yeah, sometimes once the FOB's dead, it's free game for anybody on grid. They just need to get interested in you. Oh no, Mr. Bell! Warp to major. Oh, warp. Where are you? Are you? Whatever. It's probably going to warp around a bit. Let's see what he does. It might be interesting to study. So he's currently 118, so he's firing on me, and that means these guys are able to get in under his radar, so to speak. Whoops. Off we go. Yeah, the DPS of two battleships is pretty much a joke, isn't it? Kind of sad. Do 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 do. Yeah, the newts are pretty good. They'll sell for 40 million and better than reprocessing at Jita. These two are the others are best reprocessed. Just take it to Jita and reprocess it. Yeah, it's less volume if you do it that way, and if you've got a good reprocessing character and a good trader. Yeah. Come on, get closer. We'll switch to Major Freak. Let's go with Major Freak. How's your DPS? It is turning. So... it's going after me. Well, isn't that rude? Switching to Rain Tanyo. There we go. Yeah. Switching to somebody else. To me. Excellent. Or not. That's probably because the shields are taken out on my battleship. Whoop-de-doo. And you're about to die, buddy. It's weird that I don't see the missiles hitting him. Must be a graphical setting I've forgotten. And pop. And that's it. Thanks for watching.